Used in fashion houses from Balenciaga to RM Williams, fabric from this Melbourne factory is destined for the catwalks.
And most days I wake up and see some emails from wherever, New York, Paris, and I could pinch myself.
Despite uncertainty caused by tariffs.
We're about to ship 1,000 metres of fabric into New York, and my client is going, I don't know whether I'm going to be cop 10% or 20%.
The two major parties offered wildly divergent policy directions on energy, wages and the US-Australia relationship. Those arguments are settled for now, but there's work to do.
Big parts of the economy, big parts of the business community are really struggling at the moment. We have enormous problems around skilling and education in the country. Our energy market and systems are not going to be fit for purpose for the years ahead.
Red flags are waving.
For the past year, the number one issue that employers have been contacting and talking to us about is redundancies. They are finding it very difficult to continue to operate at the current staffing levels that they have.
There has been a surge in companies going bust each month as high inflation, interest rates and slumping consumer confidence collided with an end to tax holidays.
The peak numbers were late last year. Early months of 2025 have been a bit better.
Inflation is now in the Reserve Bank's target band, with the central bank almost certain to cut rates at its next meeting, and then twice more this year.
We're thinking there'll be another rate cut in May, which should help. The other things, the cost of living support.
For business, the problems that existed last week haven't been changed by the election. Things like a high cost base, skill shortages and an uncertain trading environment all being spun into the fabric of what they've got to deal with.
Gary Reichenberg's travel company gets people flying, but he feels stuck.
Red tape. I'd like to get rid of the red tape and the cost of compliance generally.
He's got nearly 150 staff across the country, and like many business owners, he's worried about Labor's push to give more strength to worker demands.
We need to create the environment for business to want to invest, rather than to be scared to invest because it's too heavily weighted the other direction.
After the election fight, a victor, setting the course for the next term.
From a business perspective, we're going to face very challenging times over the next 3 years.
Many actions that you've taken so far in this administration, sir.
With President Trump revealing new tariffs on overseas film productions, set to release a similar plan for pharmaceuticals, and who knows what else, challenges are something everyone can agree on.